we observe that patients are talking about flushing. I've had it and I didn't understand it until there was a day I was working in the community pharmacy section and I saw someone flushing.
Well, not to throw shades, but there's a specific group of health professionals that are good flushers.
First of all, your menstrual flow is a natural flushing.
A natural flushing.
It's a natural
God made that flushing for cleansing
exercise.
Yeah.
So allow it. You don't need to go and be douching after putting things into your vagina to clean. You don't have to be taking medication. That dirty bad water. What is that?
And most of the time, we don't even realize that there is also drug interaction.
Exactly.
And if they just combine the medications for you.
Yes. They say
and they'll be antagonizing each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you come down with something else and you say, I need more flushing.
Every system they sell the time.
Hello, Healthy Fams. Welcome again to the Healthy Mind Podcast. I am Fam Diane and I'm your host. Thank you very much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to our YouTube channels, Instagram, and Facebook. We really appreciate the comments we're seeing. Keep on supporting us. With me again, I have my beautiful sisters looking smashing.
Hello.
You fine and you get sense. Thanks. How are you feeling today? How are you keeping your mind stable? Being a woman,
First of all, I'm wearing yellow.
Yellow.
Bright.
Yellow.
Signifies life.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah. How do you maintain a stable mind, healthy mind in conflicts? Especially in relationships.
I like this topic because, well, before you said relationships, it's the conflict part.
Yeah.
For me, I am someone that hates conflict a lot.
Okay.
Conflict sends my entire system into chaos. Yeah. Because the last thing I would want is to walk into a place or be with someone in their presence or in the company of people and be in this tense mode.
It affects
having
productivity.
So much. Exactly. So I'd rather walk away or hold my peace.
Well,
because sometimes the energy is not worth it. Like they say, whenever you are agitated, nothing good comes out of it. It's like you're pouring acid out. So, and then I think about later on, some people actually come to irritate you, make you feel agitated.
To take you off your
and
your
they walk
steez.
away,
they are
feeling
fine.
very composed. And you be here losing your steez.
You made a point.
Exactly. So for me,
you need to be conscious. The purpose.
I count the
mindful.
Yeah, very demure.
I love that.
The time I read a quote. So the person was saying, anger is the punishment to give ourselves. It's for somebody else's behavior or attitude or some punishment. It's a sort of punishment.
Unnecessary stress.
Because the person will be going about.
Normal.
And actually, the results of anger are too much on our bodies.
Our health.
It actually leads to ill health. Because you are holding everything. You carry so much weight that you should not carry.
And you, as I say, you will not be productive.
That's a lot of tension.
You're losing it.
You know what? I don't think it's worth it. For my peace of mind.
Is it that as we age, because I've seen we've grown together. As we age, we learn that conflicts it's not worth it.
You know when we were much younger, you look forward to that time when I'll come and tell you, Diane, you remember those this and this and this will go and
we fight back. The tension.
Tell them what
we have the
energy.
Because we had the
but now we don't even have the time. We don't even have all what it takes.
I mean, we don't
just
even have
let
the time
go.
to go for a manicure
For
or
manicure,
pedicure.
Yeah.
Exercise.
Let's not talk about
So-
fighting
And then I'll be
anymore.
losing my steez
Just
over
for
someone
something
that
that's
Let go. You let
get
go.
thee behind me, Satan.
Do you
Just
believe?
give the space.
Do you
the
believe-
quiet space?
Do you believe saying sorry when even you're not wrong is a way of maintaining?
Of
Well,
course.
yeah.
Of course. Of
Or
course.
sometimes holding your peace.
Holding
Yeah,
your peace,
yeah.
yes.
Of course, it's not about just saying sorry. Some people just say, I'm sorry. They do not mean
Yeah,
it.
from the heart.
But I am sorry.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Mhm.
It goes a long
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
And honestly, to avoid some certain conflicts, especially with relationships. I beg you, Papa. Don't forget about this.
Well, it's easy to beg if it's a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Now, friends, female, the ego, the
Yes.
pride.
Yeah, so most
How
times
would
you
I
just
say
walk
sorry?
away.
What do you
Yeah.
feel?
Yeah.
After all, now you offend me.
Afterwards, yeah.
Some
No,
And
things
then
are
we'll
not
start
worth it.
finding
But
those
that's
quotes
one
we've
thing.
kept in our phone.
Yes,
Screenshot.
so post on
Instead of making peace with that
Status.
friend.
And saying
Yes.
sorry without you
Yeah.
Meaning it.
This is
Exactly.
resentment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta keep the person at your heart.
Mm.
Keep an eye at,
Mm. Yeah.
We're not even worth it at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
Exactly.
very true.
Mhm.
Today we are discussing an important observation we've made in the health sector. We observe that patients are talking about flushing. I've had it and I didn't understand it until there was a day I was working in the community pharmacy section and I saw someone flushing. And I observed this flushing and I realized that they are making something like a cocktail of antibiotics
Well, that's what they
and
call it.
painkillers. That's what they call
That's
it.
what they call
A
it.
cocktail. And give. Some they even give, they mix it up and give. And it's so risky. It's so
Yeah.
risky. And patients are comfortably taking
In fact,
it.
they are the
They are
ones
the ones
that come
opting
up with
for
the
it.
flushing.
We call steam
Have you experienced
for their
that
system
before?
To be flushed.
Wow.
Yeah, they are like
Typhoid, malaria. I
typhoid
don't
when
know
you get
where
now for flush am, you know, so
this
they get for
diagnosis
flush
came
am.
from.
They get
Typhoid,
for
malaria.
boku
Typhoid,
drip,
malaria.
they flush am.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, so it's a practice that has been going on for a very long time and has not been questioned.
Well, not to throw shades, but there's a specific group of health professionals that are good flushers.
Okay.
Because for them, any patient that comes in have a bag of IVs
Yeah.
that they use to flush.
Yeah.
But I don't think really that's
Flushes.
right.
Yeah, it's
But for our viewers, first of all, we want you to
nothing like
leave a comment.
flushing.
What is flushing?
What
to
is
you?
flushing to you?
What is
have
flushing
you
to
have
you?
you been flushed?
Have you been flushed?
Have you experienced flushing?
because there's nothing like flushing.
So because that's I know things change, but during medical school,
that one-
I haven't heard
that
of
was not taught.
flushing
So what
of the human
What
beings.
are the implications? What are they exposing themselves to in
A
the long
lot.
run?
So in
Yes.
one of
Kidney
our episodes,
issues
one of our
and-
previous episodes, we dealt with the various routes of administration.
Yeah.
So for those that are just joining us for the very first time, we refer them
Yeah.
to that episode.
Mm.
So they will have a clue and a glance with regards this flushing to some
Flushing.
extent.
Yeah.
Because if you go
Because flushing is only done through IVs. Yeah. Flushing
Yes.
is only done through
No, not only.
Oh.
Some
yeah.
people flush after sex.
That's
IVs.
another
No, with antibiotics. Yes.
Also,
Claiming that
They
if
even
I
got-
take some certain antibiotics,
Antibiotics.
they are not contraceptives, but if I take some certain antibiotics after having the
Okay.
sexual intercourse, I have flushed.
After the menses also they flush.
Yes. Okay, first of
Yes.
all,
Flushing. Okay.
first of all,
So there are
your
different types
menstrual
of
flow
Yeah.
is a natural,
It's a natural
flushing.
a natural flushing.
It's a natural
God made that flushing for
cleansing
the cleansing.
exercise.
Yeah.
So So allow
don't
it.
need any
You
other.
don't need to go and be douching after putting
there are
things
lots
into
of
your
procedures
vagina
done.
to clean. You don't have to be taking medication. That dirty ole,
Yes.
bad what? What
Bad
is
water.
that?
Even after your menses, your normal discharge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normal.
It is normal.
As
It
long
is
as
part of your
Flora.
There's no
physiology.
foul
And
smell, it's not
we have
itchy.
people
Exactly.
that go again to disturb the normal flora.
Yeah.
What is it? Haven't you
They
done
don't know the
enough?
normal flora. They don't know the normal. They are not even okay with the normal flora. Even
At
our
all.
skin.
At
Yeah.
all.
You know, there are things that are natural that they need to learn
That
about.
God puts there.
Yes, I think
For
it's
a
something we
purpose.
would have to talk about the normal flora. They need
Yes.
to know certain things are meant to stay.
Yes.
They are meant to happen.
Yes.
It is not
Do
abnormal.
you know why we have toothbrushes and not gut brushes?
Yeah.
Because there are bacteria in our mouth
Yeah.
that need to be out.
Yeah.
But there are bacteria in the gut that need to stay there so that the gut, it maintains that healthy state.
Yeah.
So we don't have gut brushes,
Yeah.
but we have toothbrushes.
Yeah.
And mind you, I stand to be corrected, but I know we don't have vaginal brushes
Exactly.
also.
No.
So why would you want to brush?
They want
Why would you want to clean?
You're flushing.
flush.
You flush and you take away important things. Yes, out.
Important, because the way how God created us, He gave us these mechanisms. He placed microorganisms in us that are protective of our internal organs.
Yeah.
So most times in your state of flushing,
You are taking away the important thing.
and you are taking out, you are telling God, you didn't do it properly.
Yes,
You
let
don't
me
know
do
how
it
to
for
do
you.
it.
Well,
Let me do it
they don't
properly
even know
for
what
you.
they're doing.
And they are removing all the immunity.
Thank you. The protective gears.
And for IV flushers, I mean, you'll be exposing yourself to a lot of conditions. For example, the kidney is very important in excreting a lot of waste from our
to help
bodies.
the kidney.
The liver as well. And there are a lot of other things. So if you take a lot of IVs, these things have their excretion time, you know, the time that they work, and you'll be overloading your system. You will eventually come down. Imagine flushing 4 or 5 times a year.
They do it 5 times a month.
5 times a month, you say 5 times a year.
Instances where after flushing,
Haven't you done enough
to continue?
The pain, the torment, the torture. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, and you come down. That's why people come down with all these kidney issues, and they will be like, "Hey, a young soul,
because they have been
they don't go
flushing
shoot them. They don't begin work fine now." Because of some of these things, yes,
down to some extent.
And most of the time, we don't even realize that there is also drug interaction.
Exactly.
And
They just combine the medications for you.
Yes, they say
And they'll be antagonizing each other.
Yes.
And then you come down with something else and you say, I need more flushing.
Every system they sell the tire. Imagine the liver and the kidney. You put them to work for them
Every
continuously,
day,
continuously.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
power.
You can listen and hear these things and keep doing certain things. At the end of the day, you take burdens to these hospitals now, and how would they treat you with an antibiotic that should work on you? When you have abused it all throughout your lifestyle, you don't want to go to the hospital. You don't want to take advices. Then, so I am so overwhelmed with the way how you
talk about this flushing.
So I think it goes 2 ways. To us, the professionals, we should also advise our patients. And also the patients, if your service provider
wants
or
to
pharmacist
flush,
said you don't need to flush.
Okay.
You should listen.
You should
Because
listen.
most of the time,
Okay, what is
the
even
clients are the one insisting
that they want to
this
flush?
is what I want.
They flush
I
it.
need to be flushed.
Yeah.
I
So
do it.
I think-
Are you a toilet?
I
mean,
do it
this thing
monthly.
is paining me.
So I think we told them,
we
we told our healthy farms that the first thing is you should learn to listen to your health professional. I don't think
health
any
professional,
genuine health professional
would
want to give you bad advice. We want the best outcome of your health, and we can't achieve that by giving you bad advices. So you see, if you somehow want to flush and your health professional says no,
Listen.
Firstly, there is nothing
Like flushing.
Mm.
Please, you are not
There
a
is
toilet.
nothing like flushing, and it should not happen because it's a burden.
Yeah.
There's nothing like flushing. It has affected a lot,
Yeah.
and there are many cases
And
that
even a mindset, Diane. There are people with this mindset that if you don't flush my system, I will not get well.
we need to correct that.
Yeah.
We need to correct
Anyway.
that, whether oral or IVs. Please,
We'll do a part 2 of this episode.
we need to
That's
because
why we ask our
Seniors.
healthy fans out
Yes.
there to get back to us
Yeah.
as to what they do.
let us
understand
know
about this
what
flushing.
their experience
Yes.
of
Flushing is.
please, we're not here to waste your time. We're here to give you health information that you can implement in your daily lives. Avoid flushing, seek the advice of a professional to help you. Thank you very much, ladies. It has been a wonderful time with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My healthy fams, please continue to like, comment, subscribe,
And share.
and share.
Share,
Thank
share,
you.
share.
Be
Bye.
healthy. Don't flush.
Stay healthy. Don't flush.